realities that our male counterparts will never face. We laugh, we cry, we thrive, and we survive. Today is a hot topic. Yes, that's right, ladies. This is a hot topic. And the question is actually, it's a question. And the question is Ozempic or NoZempic in the suite? Ozempic or NoZempic in the suite. Now, this is a time where everybody is jumping on the bandwagon with the craze for Ozempic or Wegovy because they are trying to lose weight and get that perfect body. But one would think in the suite, it really should matter because in the suite, women executives are there because of their smarts, because of their intelligence, because of their know how, because of their expertise. But unfortunately, that is not the case. No, it's not the case. So, of course, we're going to go to research. And let me tell you what research says. Now, this research that I'm going to start off with is about 10 years old. And the name of this article is Thin is In for Executive Women: How Weight Discrimination Contributes to the Glass Ceiling. So here's the question. Could being heavy make it harder for women to obtain promotions into executive level positions? Well, you know what? The answer is yes. Flat out, yes. Weight bias may contribute to the glass ceiling on the advancement of women to top levels of management. Now, of course, there's a study. I'm always going to tell you about a study. Now, this study was done at Michigan State and was co-authored by Mark Rowling, and the other professor is Patricia Rowling. And this is what they actually found. They found that between 45% and 61% of top male CEOs are overweight. That's right. Their BMIs between 25 and 29. But on the other hand, only 5% to 22% of top female CEOs were overweight. So what does this say? Actually, it kind of says that there's a greater tolerance and possibly even a preference for a larger size among men, but a smaller size among women. Yeah. So it's unfortunate, but you know what, women, we don't have the ability to wave a magic wand and instantly erase gender bias or weight bias in the workplace. So what this means is if we want to advance into the highest level of business management, we have to take into consideration cultural beliefs that society holds that place stricter weight standards against women than men, period. Now, we know that we all need to eat healthy and exercise regularly. That should be just a regular part of our regimen. But we have to also keep in the back of our mind that fat phobia, weight shaming, weight bias is still very much alive in the suite. So here goes the question. So what do I do about it? Ozempic or NoZempic? Well, Ozempic is pretty popular now. And I was doing a little research and I found out that if you had to pay out of pocket, Ozempic could cost you anywhere between $900 and $1,400 a month. So, out of curiosity, I found out also that some insurances will now cover Ozempic or Wegovy. So I'm at the doctor's office and I casually mentioned, "Oh, doctor, what do you think about Wegovy?" And she said, well, I really don't like to prescribe it for people other than those who have type 2 diabetes. She said, because of the craze and everybody wanting this drug, the demand that people who really need it, who are really ill, aren't able to get it. And of course, I felt some kind of way. I said, oh my God, I would never want to take medicine away from people who really need it. So then, of course, her next question was, well, why do you ask? So, oh, no reason. I was just asking what you thought about it. Yeah. But again, many friends are taking it. Hollywood is just taking it by storm. I believe our friend Oprah was taking it. Don't quote me. I don't want to be sued, but I believe that's why she resigned or stepped down from Weight Watchers, because I think she was taking this drug. And by the way, she looks amazing. Girlfriend looks real good. But in recent studies, they're saying that Ozempic has so many other benefits. It makes you go, maybe I should take a second look. Now, I don't know if this is hype, hyperbole, or this is fact, really research, but here, I'm going to give it to you and you can take it how you like, It says that Ozempic lowers blood sugar. We know that. That's why they prescribe it to people who are type 2 diabetics. But in addition to that, this study says that it reduced the risk of cardiovascular events. Now, if you are at risk of a heart attack, and which could ultimately lead to stroke or death, you would take a second look at Ozempic. I know I sure would. And it also says that, of course, we know it contributes to weight loss. And people who are taking it, they lose a significant amount of weight. And it says also, this research is that it improves your quality of life. Well, of course it will, because you're losing weight. It said that people taking Ozempic reported improvements in their physical functioning. Here's a good one: their mental functioning and their social functioning. I don't know. They're kind of selling me on it. I mean, come on. And I am not done. Some of the other potential benefits include slowing kidney function loss. Yeah, they say that Ozempic can slow the loss of kidney function. And in addition to that, it can lower systolic blood pressure. Oh, what is this, a miracle drug? Jesus Christ. Come on, Ozempic. You're doing all of that? I don't know. I might have to take a second look. But now there are some side effects. Now, most of those side effects, they talk about some kind of intestinal problems. I know I've had some friends who were taking it and they had to stop because of they were having stomach pains and diarrhea. Others say that it had some effect on their gallbladder, and they actually had to have their gallbladder removed. And did I also mention that some side effects are nausea, vomiting, constipation, upset stomach, heartburn. Some even say burping, gas, bloating, loss of appetite, runny nose, sore throat, dizziness, tiredness, and low blood sugar. So now you have the pros, you have the cons. You have the advantages and you have the disadvantages. So now we are back to the main question: Ozempic or no Ozempic in the suite? We have the research that says that weight shaming, size discrimination, what is it? Fat phobia is still very much running rampant at the higher levels. And what did we say? Only about 5 to 22% of CEOs, women in the suite, have a little problem with weight. So that is something to consider. Well, I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence, but those benefits sure have me thinking. So I'm going to come back a little later and I'm going to tell you what my real decision is. And if I decide to break down and get the prescription, I'm definitely going to take you on the journey, on my journey to see exactly how or what effect Ozempic will have on my body. And if I will, in fact, reduce my BMI. And the ultimate goal, though, is to have good health. Yep. So you know what I'm going to say, people. Like me on Facebook. Connect with me on LinkedIn. That's Dr. Jodi Easterling Hood. Or just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yep, that's Jodi Hood. And until then, ladies, we're talking about those unfiltered realities that men don't have to face. That weight. What are we going to do? We are going to keep walking the walk and we are going to keep talking the talk. And she's sweets. We're coming at the C-suite. Fat or not. Yep. Overweight or skinny. We are coming at you. Till next week.
Podcast for G's only. For G's only. And it's for all women who's at the C-suite level. CEO. And we're coming your way to share our stories in leadership. So we walking the walk, talking the talk, being the boss.